pretty sure you guys can hear me. Let's make sure that music is turned down. It's way too high. All right, turn the music down a bit. Let me know if you guys can hear me all right. I think everything's set. Oh, I know I'm kind of early, at least for me. And I'm looking at you guys chat from the phone here. I got both screens going and all of that. All right, let's look down at the lower right. We have Kelly, Sonia, Madonna. Hello, good morning to you. All right, thank you, Madonna. Appreciate it. Black, dark blue, Windsor blue, cat red, titanium white. Something I've never done before, and I'll do it today. Hopefully it turns out okay. Let's see. All right, black flowers. All right, black flowers. What I did, this is 12 by 18 inch watercolor paper. It's 2 sheets glued together. Okay, the watercolor pad that I use is 12 by 18. And I just take them by 2s, glue them together and whatnot. So I did the whole pad that way. So I just did it all in one shot. Okay, this is leftover colors from the last painting I've done. And instead of wasting the paint, I just, did this. What you notice maybe is kind of a chalky film over the whole thing. And that's actually titanium white that does this. Okay, titanium white does have a chalky film to it. There's a few other colors that do the same thing. Some of the umbers will do that too. It has a chalkiness to it. All right, but that's why it's got that chalky film. Okay, all right. Okie dokie. Let's take a very small brush. We'll get right into it here. And I kind of have an idea of how I want these guys placed. All right. And I'll pull this black out here. I use heavy body acrylic paint. It just reminds me of oil paint. And I'll put a little glycerin in there just to loosen the paint up a little. I use vegetable glycerin because it aids in the prolonging the drying time of the acrylic paint. And you can do pretty interesting effects with it. Yeah, so, okay. As far as the flowers are concerned, I'll have one here. I'll try to do an odd number of them, really. We're gonna have one pop off around in this area here. We're gonna probably have one here. One playing around in here somewhere. We'll have another one. I'm keeping them all pretty much on this side. And I have one out here somewhere. Okay. Once again, all black flowers. I'm not liking the way that looks. Maybe I'll. Okay. So, pretty much be around this area. The leaves or whatever, they'll be red and they'll come up this way somewhat. We'll do something. But I just wanted to sketch them out and let you see how they're going to be positioned. All right. If you guys got any questions or comments or anything you'd like answered, just type them in there. I'll see them and I'll answer them to the best I can. All right. Okay. Let's take a 3/4 inch brush. I don't know why I don't use these. These I have had just for florals, and I tend not to use them. Probably because I don't think about it. But I thought about it today. All right. So, black flowers. Um, you would think kind of hard to show any kind of detail or whatever in black flowers, but our foundation, most likely, obviously, it's going to be black, but we'll put in some of this really dark blue in that to show a little bit of highlights per se, and all that good stuff. Don't know if I'm gonna use too much glycerin in this stage, but I'll take some black, pull it out here, and we'll just put the foundation in here. And when you do florals, don't make them a perfect circle. All right, something like that would be fine. Once again, I'm just going to block these fellas in. I'm not really concerned about going past the lines. Something like that. My painting style, I tend to paint a little bit of everything. People tend to enjoy what I come up with as far as florals are concerned. Okay. I see I'm gonna have to adjust the focus on this often as I'm looking at it from this monitor. As I see it here online, it seems to be perfectly fine. So it might be just, being this monitor having not really issues, but it's just the quality of the camera. It just bothers me. Most people probably won't notice it. I try to want to give you guys the best, at least the best that I can. Okay, and we got one more. As you see, it is an odd number, 5. Our eye tends to like that better, the odd numbers. Some of these will butt into each other, and that's fine. Have them collide into each other, all good. Now, technically, these flowers will be kind of quote unquote small. Kind of, sort of. Okay, so which one will we mess with first? I could do the one on the top first. Just want to see something here. I really want to focus that guy. Okay, looks a little better. So what I'll do is probably aim the camera up here. So let's mess with that. I'll bring it about that high. I'll reach around and zoom it right in. So it looks something like that. My bad. All right, yeah, that should be okay. Put the detail there. Okay, so we'll concentrate on this fella up here. All right, okay. I'm gonna, this is a 3/4 inch brush. We'll go with the 1/2 inch. And we'll start to kind of play around and block that. Now, I do have this dark blue. Okay, look down here, lower right. Now, if I put just the blue on there itself, it might show a little bit, but not really as much as you would think. So I'll put a wee bit of white in there just to brighten it up a little bit. All right. Okay. You have to tackle a dark flower a little differently. Follow me. Okay. So what direction do I really want this to be in? I can probably have it come maybe straight forward. All right, so look at the inside, kind of straight here. We'll go this way. Take the rest of it, because it's almost like you have to do it opposite. play around with it, something like that. As I'm looking at it here, thinking about where to place certain things. All right, we'll start to kind of flesh this out a little bit. I'm mixing the blue in with the black. It's okay. We'll figure out a light and a dark shade to this as we kind of go on here. Right in here will be the bowl. Okay, right up in there. Take a slight touch of white, very slight. So I want to still maintain this to be a very dark flower, almost kind of hard to see it. All right. Oh, maybe we'll kind of put it up in here like this. And we'll kind of fade it out there. Like that. All right. Okay. Because I got that blue mixed in with the black, add a little white in there, like so. Okay, and we'll start playing around here. So let's block in some interesting looking petals and such. All right, so I got this bowl set here. I can probably come out here and we'll do one of these. Have it join right in and have it come outside like a big teardrop. We'll do the same thing, maybe on the other side, spread it out and bring it to a point right here for the outside handles there. At least I call them handles. It's like this. Okay. All right. Let's get a little more white, a little touch of blue, a little bit of black in there. A little touch of glycerin, we'll float it around a bit. And let me show you something here. I'll just take a little bit of white. It's enough for a dot. We'll put the dot right up there. So all roads pretty much lead to Rome. Okay. Let me do this to where you would understand it a little bit better too. We'll take some of this, lighten it up. And let's say we have a petal right here, something right in here. We'll have something play around in here like that. And we'll have another one here. Okay. All right. Well, those will be the outside fellas. Let's take the 1/2-inch brush here. We'll darken that back again. A little more black. Okay. All right, get a little glycerin. We'll thin that up a little bit. I'm pushing the paint just for me to get it and pull it towards me on both sides. Keep a nice flattened edge there. All right, we'll come out here. Push and you go in. Push and push, go on in. Okay, now you won't see the separation as of yet, but we'll get it there. It just looked like one amorphous blob for right now. Okay. We're gonna come this way. In my mind's eye, I already see what's going on with it. Okay, but we'll separate some of that. I'm gonna take some black. I should use a smaller brush for what I'm gonna do, actually. So let's not do it with the 1/2-inch brush. We're gonna go slightly smaller because these petals, believe it or not, are kind of small. Even though a 1/2-inch brush would be the regular size brush, I got a 1/4-inch here, small fellow. We're gonna do it that way for the detail. All right, go into some water. We'll kind of loosen up the bristles a little bit. And we'll go back into our black here. And I might make it a little bit on the grayish side. We'll just dip that in there. We'll gray it up a little bit. Okay, a little bit later. Not too much. I don't want gray flowers. So, okay, we'll pull this toward me, get a little bit of glycerin, put it in there. Okay, we'll start from one side, go to the next. We'll start right from over here. I want the petals to, actually for right here, let's get one going. Let's do this. Take it. Actually, for this, let's just color this in for a second. I'll show you what I'm going to do. We'll color that in. We'll lighten that a little bit. Get a little bit of blue, a touch of black in there. We'll lighten it. Okay, right here, we'll just establish an outside fold. We'll just come here with this lighter color, come out strong here. Then we go back to being thin like that. All right, go a little bit lighter. We'll establish slight little tap of paint right out here. And go in. And I'm overlapping a little bit. Right here, just like that. Go on in. All right, just like that. Boy, I can't stand it when it looks blurry to me. Okay. Now, if I need to bring that out a little bit more, I will. We'll just keep playing with it. We'll see. I'm using the titanium white, just bringing it out a little. All right. I'll bring it out a little bit. And sometimes I really only need, look, make a little point there, make them a little ragged. Just like that. And we're gonna come here and we're gonna go in the opposite direction now to bring that fold here. And then I'll just do it this way. It makes a little trail, and then I'll go in the opposite direction out. The point would be here, and you would match these strokes to where that point would be. Okay, like that. We're gonna do the same thing on the other petal. On the other side, we'll start here and come this way like that. I'm angling the brush in different positions there. Just like that. And we'll bring that down a little bit. Okay, I like the way that looks. Let's shine some of that here like this. Come out here a little bit. So I can fine tune all of this. Like so. Okay. All right, we're gonna go to the other side. We'll have it curved up this way. Once again, doing it this way. Bring it in, just like so. Okay. Let's go outward in the back. I don't have a cold, it's post nasal drip. It drives me crazy, but I gotta deal with it. All right, a little darker. Fellows in the back here. Come on out here. And we'll bring him right in like that. Just frame him right out. All right. We'll do this one. We'll come out here. We'll come come out here, cup them that way. Will come out. I might want to fold there. So let's just come out like this and come to a point like that. And we're going to lighten that just a little bit. This is the outside edge of this particular flower. So we'll get a little bit of white. Bring it up. Bring him right down like that. All right. Okay. Let's go back into our grayish color here, and we'll mess with him a little bit back there. He's in the back. Okay. All right. A little more black here. Just mix in this color with the black. And we'll get some inside petals going here. If I, stop hacking here. Come here. Now, as you see, it's a little difficult to see it. That's okay. Let's add a little bit of this light gray in there. We'll come up a little higher, right up in here. And we're going to get a couple going this way. We're going to get a few more. We'll lighten it up slightly. Slightly. And we'll pop a couple in like this. Right in here. Just the indications of these fellows. Going to a touch of blue. Touch of black and blue there. And we're doing different shades and different hues of gray. And we'll put one right here in the front. Right here, we'll kind of, at least we'll sketch it out here. Fill it out like this. Comes down. That's the guy in the front. Okay, we're going to brighten that up just a slight bit, just for the edge. I want it brighter, but not too much brighter. Just like that. Pretty mysterious there. Okay. All right. Let us go back into, we'll sketch them out here. Let's say we have a fella right here. I'll just do it this way. That, and we got one coming out here like so, goes in. We got one way out here, goes in, and then we got something over there. All right, okay. They're the bottom fellows. So we'll come here, get a little touch of glycerin, which makes the paint a little bit transparent also. So I use just a very, very little bit. I push the paint, then I just pull it towards me, flip the brush over, pull it towards me. Okay. That dot that was there, somewhere around in there. All right. And we just kind of aim the strokes in that direction. I don't want to get rid of some of the initial black in there. Keep it in there. We're gonna do it again right in here. Bring it right in. Paint over the other flower. It's up to you if you want to have one flower over the other like that. It's up to you when it comes into the final highlights. Your choice. Okay, your choice. We'll come here. And we'll come here like that and bring it in. Come here and we'll, like I said, some of these I want some of that inside black to show a little bit. Come out here. We're gonna highlight these fellas, of course. Okay. Here, let's play around with him, have him come out there like that. All right. I think we can get away with the larger brush. We can get a little bit of blue, a little touch of black, put it in there, like so. A little bit of white, not much. Okay, we're gonna blacken that up a little bit. You're doing really different hues of gray, but it will represent pretty much a black flower. All right, okay. So we'll come over here on this side, and we'll come at an angle. I'll angle the brush, and we'll come in. All right. Come here, swing it around, like so. Come here and do the same thing. I'll trail that in a little bit. Get right down in there. I'd say you don't really see it yet. I know my name is covering part of that. They tend to grow on you. They do, when you do them. We got, what, a couple more. Come out there. And I'll show you how to be slick in highlighting such a dark flower. I'm only using the tip of the brush for a little glycerin just to loosen up the paint that we have here. Okay. Come on here a little bit. They're pretty much all angling. We'll do something a little special here too. Just like that. All right. Okay. We're gonna start to kind of shade those a little. All right. I'll use this smaller brush for it. In here, you can decide to add little folds and frills or whatever you would like to do with it. We'll take a touch of white. A little bit of black. We're gonna gray it up. It's still got that blue in there. Okay. Pull it towards you. So out here, we'll get a little bit of something going here. Just kind of wave it around there like that. All right. We'll come here with this one. We'll give it a little push and we'll press. Give it a little push of paint and we'll press it. Come here, a little push. It's up to you where you want how you want your flower to look. See that? All right. And you let it dry. It has a different effect when it dries. We'll keep it kind of heavy. Put it in there and go that way. And then as you do it, you just lighten up on it a little bit. We'll come over here. Just like that. Very mysterious looking. All right. These aren't the bright flowers that normally you're used to looking at. Okay, even with this flower, it's going to be covered with another flower. That's okay. You paint this like it's not going to be. That's the secret. Paint it like it's not going to be. Don't kill the flow of your work. All right. A little touch of white. Pull it towards you. Let's take this one right here. Come up, come up, come up, come up. We have a fold right here. I'm just pressing it. Okay, like that. So we got a quick little fold there. And maybe it catches a little bit light on the edge. And you don't have to do every square inch of it. Just have little bright spots on it, on that trail. Okay. Just like that. Let's take some of that while I'm looking at it. And I got the smaller brush going here. And we'll pop in a little bit of love on its edge there. And really, we're just catching the light and really getting that rim of color right on its edge there. All right. So you slowly build up this, your works. Come on the other side. Make it a little rough looking edges. Okay. Like these strokes, and I fade it in a little bit, like so. And you see things starting to kind of pop a little bit there. Here, let's have maybe a little bit of light catch that. You pick and choose where you want them highlights to go. Okay, maybe here, right around in this area, it catches a little something. You can fade up the corners a little bit. I don't want to go overboard with it. Once again, it is a darker flower. All right. Let's give a little something here, like that, and then we'll just like that. It just kind of goes away a little bit. All right. Yes, Madonna, it will give a lot of dimension. Let's add some highs right in here, just a little bit, and we'll fade it out. Just rub it away. Okay. All right. I'm gonna leave that one alone. That one will be done. Okay. Let's go down below. That fella right here. We'll mess with this one. Now, as I'm looking at this, and the more you do these, you'll start to see different patterns when you do the initial stroke marks. Even though it's black, I want to show you something. I'll just take this. It don't matter. As long as it leaves a mark, doesn't matter. Okay. You see this little part right here? Right in here is what I see already. All right. I already see that. Okay. And so we'll base it off of that. Okay. So the whole flower is going to be based off of that little curve I see. All right. Let's take a little white. Take some off mine. And we'll put it right there. Right in something. You guys can see it there. Okay. All right. Well, all rose gold runway will be going in that direction. So let's take a 1/2 inch brush. Let's take some black. We'll put it right here. Blue. More blue. Okay, so we got this blue black thing happening. A little touch of glisten. We'll loosen it up. All right. Okay. Right here we go narrow, thick, and narrow again. All right. So we're gonna our little bowl deal is gonna happen right there. All right. So that our bowl is somewhere over there, somewhat. See how I'm gonna show you that. We'll spread this out here, this color. Spread it out that way. All right. Okay. Let's have a little fun. Let me show you what I'm gonna do here. I'll take some of this color, put some white into it. It's better for me to show it to you this way. Okay. All right. This is the top rim here. Okay. So much like these guys, but we're looking directly downward. So we're gonna come here and we're just gonna kind of pop one right in here and go in that direction. You're not gonna really see the other ones, but they're kind of coming here. All right, we got another one in this direction, just like that. And then we'll have this one flop over like that, come on around behind that. Do you guys see now the direction? Okay, everything is going in that direction. Everything's going in that direction. Everything's going in that direction. There. All right. Okay. Let's get some more blue-black happening. All right. We'll take this blue-black-ish color. And we're gonna come here from the bottom here. I'll cover that up. And we're gonna come this way and fade it out there. Okay, and we're gonna come, we'll fade it out there. And we're gonna fade it this way. It's all right. Now, you probably don't see it. It's just a little thin. You can still see a little bit of that. Okay. All right. Let's take a little touch of white in there. Not too much. Just like that. Okay. Maybe we'll get a touch of glycerin and we'll thin it out a little bit. We'll pull this toward us. You can see the color difference. It's the original color, and that's what it is. A little touch of white in there. Okay. We're going to come here. Once again, press. We're going to fold it right out. Put it right in there. I know it's very odd to see such a dark flower. Right, you don't see too many of them. You don't see too many artists painting them either. But you do have them. They're pretty much man-made, manufactured flowers. A whole lot of gene splicing, all that to get black roses, but you do get them. They're out there. Now, obviously, you don't see that because it's pretty darn dark. Okay, but that's all right. We'll lighten all of that up. Let's take some of this color here that I got, and we'll just kind of pop in here. I don't want to waste the paint, so we'll kind of pop some shades in here like this. I want this one in front of that one, so we'll do it like that. And then we'll come out here like this. You guys don't see it much. Just patting some of this extra color out here. Put it in there like that. All right. Yes, it is face downward, out toward the left, toward that way. Yes. Okay. So as I'm looking at it, let's get a little bit of white. Just a touch of blue in there. A little bit of black. All right, like this. Really play around this black, grade up a certain way. Okay. Now I'm using the 1/4" brush for this. Okay. And let's at least lighten this up for you so you see the bowl right in here. Right in here. We'll spread that out a little bit, just like that. It butts into that. We'll fade this out a little bit. Make it slowly disappear there. All right. Okay. Let's take some of that. I'll lighten it up a little bit. Just a little. Now that you see where that is, I'm just going to take this, spread it, outline it, and it comes that way. But we're going to take this guy very lightly. All right, and we're going to come around, and we're going to come this way, just a little bit, just like that. And I'm going to leave it be. Leave that one just the way it is. Let's go a little bit darker. And this fella right here, give it a little push, and we'll come that way. And then I'll bring it in like that. All right, so we get another petal. This is where the striations help you. It helps your eye to follow all of that. Okay, all right. I'm slowly adding in more black. Once again, you gotta think of just dark flower. So now what you're dealing with a bunch of hues of the same color. Okay. Oh, let's go in here. It's like that. Let's come on in. Just like so. As I'm staring at it, I'm looking at it, looking at it, looking at it, looking at it, looking at it. All right, let's go with a little bit of black. A little touch of white there. Different hues of gray. And we'll come here. And now we're going out here. Since it's the outside petal, I put the dot there. And we're going to get a little tuft of paint, give it a little push, and go this way. Aim it towards that dot. I'm going to turn my brush all sorts of crazy ways here. Okay, and the way to get the tufts of paint going is, and keep a somewhat curved line, is to overlap your your strokes. I'm gonna get a little bit of white, just a little bit. That's not enough. I'm really just gonna concentrate on the edge, so your eyes can see it a little bit better. You really can't see it. Then again, the light source is over here, so a little tuft. Come on this way, a little tuft. Get that curve going. I didn't add no glycerin to this because I wanted to be a little opaque. Come around here, start going the other direction, like that. Keep it moving. Turn it right towards that dot, circular motion, like that. So now you got a light source already. Okay, let's put a fold. I see a fold already right in here. So I'll come here. I'll just make it a solid color like that. All right. I'm gonna go a little bit brighter because all we want is the edge. All right. So it kind of is in here like that, but the edge is right here. And this just helps your eye to follow and track the pattern of where this is all going. Yeah, you guys can see it there. All right. And we can get, because this is the lit side, so we can continue that. I don't really have to add too much more, but just it's a really thin layer of white, but look at the effect it's giving. Follow me? Why don't you know where your light source is? All right. It really does truly make it look like you're doing more than what it actually is. That's the illusion of painting florals. Okay, give a little something up there, just like that. These can be just the way you see them, really subdued, kind of hidden. You kind of see it, kind of don't. All right, it takes practice to do it and to see it in your mind's eye. And keep in mind that these guys are pretty dark. All right, they're in there a bit. All right, okay, let's play around with the outside fellas here. Let's take some blue. We'll put it right in here. As you can see, I'm putting colors on top of colors here. It's all right. I want to deaden this color. It's a nice looking color, but we'll deaden the colors. We're doing a bunch of different types of dark grays and blues with the grays. Okay, get some glycerin, loosen all of that up. Oh, Kelly, you feel my pain. Yeah, mine's happening at a certain time of day or morning. If I talk a lot, I also get it. It's one of those blessings my mother just bestowed upon me. You know, that genetic thing. Okay, outside petals here. Let's bring that dot back right about here. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, especially if I put my head in the middle. Okay. Here, let's sketch it out this way. We got one here. We got another one here. I got to tilt my head. Oh, it's all in your way. I'm so sorry. The glycerin is reflective, so it's difficult for me to see sometimes. We got one in here. I gotta lighten that up. I had to lighten it up for me and you. So sorry. Here, we do it here like this. We'll lighten it up here. One there, one there, one there, We have one there. We got one coming around this way and one this way, like that. All right. These are the guys on the bottom. Okay. All right. Now we'll go back into this. Make sure I sit back. Let's start from over here. And we'll just press. Come on now. You don't go all the way into the, leave some of that dark. You have to. Okay, we'll come here and do it again. Just like this. And remember, these fellows are kind of dark here. Okay, come on here. Put it right in there. And remember, acrylic paint with it. Lost my train of thought. There was a message coming in. Okay. Remember, acrylic paint dries darker. All right. And these are the outside, underneath, guys, so they're not too terribly bright. Well, we can add some interesting things to them a little bit as we do this. Pressing down pretty good. Once again, I know what I'm going to do with this. I kind of pre-planned this in my head, so it's not really too much of a challenge to think about it on the fly, because I kind of know, once again, where I'm going with it. And as you can see, leaving that dark in there. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's get some cute little edges going there. Let's take a touch of white in this same color. I am using the 1/4 inch brush. You can see the color change here. All right, which is why I'm doing this on purpose. There's a method to my madness. I want you to see the original color and then add a little bit of white to it. Can you even see that? I think you can't. Let me shut this light off. You still can't color the sunlight. But there is a color shift between this one and all of this here. Okay, it's tough for you to see it with the sunlight the time of day. I got 16 windows that surround me. Okay, so I apologize for that. Let's go. Here, let's do something here. Let's come here like that, spread it out, and then like that. It's like a partial fold there. I really don't have to do no more really than that. All right. Okay. Because that off color helps us out. Got me? Okay, let's come here. We'll give it a little pinch and we'll kind of curve it in like this. And we'll kind of bring it out there like this. Then we'll come in, I'll take it, curve it inward, and go in that direction. That's one down. I'll show you that again. So we got that one. Okay. We got something hanging around down here. We'll curve like that, and then we'll bring it in, curve the other way, and there's another one down that fast. You will. It looks like I'm doing a lot. You will get accustomed to this. I'm just adding a little more white to this. Come back in this color here. Bring it. Okay. Yeah, we'll come here. And then maybe a little bit of a trail here. Not much happening, just a little. Sorry, head. Little touch. Yeah. All right, it slowly gets darker. Bring that up a little bit. Slowly gets darker as we go around the corner there. Okay. That's really it for that. Okay. We have more petals on top of that. All right. What I also had to learn, is that say you do something like this, you kind of like it, you don't really want to wreck it or ruin it, cover it. But guess what? If you want flowers, that's what you do. You're gonna do another batch. Okay, it's gonna cover it. It's gonna go over it. Deal with it if it happens. Okay, and you might like what you do later on. All right, so it's not all doom and gloom. I'm gonna take the white. I don't. Let's take blue instead. Let's make it a brighter blue. Okay. I gotta show you this. Okay. This is the other batch of flowers. I really don't want to get rid of that dark. So you're gonna come up above a little bit. So we're gonna come here like this, and you got one there. All right. You continue on and come out, go over the folds. You got one there, but you don't want to get rid of that. You don't want to go too much into the dark. We're gonna come out a little bit, way out here, and come in there. We got one here. Maybe just have them come all the way around like that. All right. Okay. Let's take a little bit of black. We'll put it in here. Get some glycerin. Remember, glycerin also makes the paint transparent. All right. Okay. So we got this gray stuff going on here. Okay. And we're going to come in. So you guys can see what the heck I'm talking about. Looks a little bit blurry to me. Let's straighten that out a little. There we go. Okay. We're going to come on in. Aim it toward that black. Just like that. All right. Keep in mind, it's dark. It's supposed to be dark. It's going to be dark. Okay. Let's do this one. Come on in. I kind of know where things are going to be, so I'll help you guys out. Right in here. In the highlighting, you can shape these to any way you desire. So right now, you're looking at an amorphous blob as of right now. We'll get you there. We'll get you there. All right. Let's take, you know what? I'll take a 1/2-inch brush and do it. Some slick little highlights there. Let's go back into our white. Go into this grayish color here. Put a touch of black in that. I don't want nothing totally white. Not too much. I'm looking at it. Tap a touch of blue in there. Okay. Pull the brush toward me. Right here. Little touch up like this. I'll angle the brush so we can get some different looking strokes going on. I know, still dark. So get some more. You want to light it up, but you have to lighten this stuff up according to the color you're working with. And since I'm working with a dark flower, all right, you're just doing different light and shades of dark, if that make any sense to you right now, what I just said. All right, you know the grayscale? That's pretty much this in use right now. So you're working with a lot of hues and things. Okay. So yes, it almost looks kind of unnerving. All right, but they are dark flowers. Okay, I like the blue. Let's bring some of this dark outward so we can kind of cover up some of that a little bit. I don't want it really too light. Okay, so we got another layer in there. I know that you can barely see it, but for the sake of us, let's take a touch of white, a smaller brush. Personally, I would just leave it there looking like that, but I can't. So we'll just we'll put a little bit of shine in there. Like that. All right, just a little bit. Just come here and add a little something right here. But I don't have to go all the way. Just that would work. But the edges, let's really emphasize the edges of the petals. Now, as you're looking at me do this, all right, the technique isn't really the hardest thing in the world. It's just getting accustomed to doing it in this fashion. Okay. My room is fairly warm, so the paint will tack up and dry quicker. There, just like that. Just a little bit of a line. I gotta still be mindful that if I put my head too far away and this zoomed in, you're not gonna see much of nothing. So yes, when I'm on the camera, I do paint contorted. Can't help it. Because if I didn't, you guys wouldn't see 90% of this. Okay, I gotta move around because once again, glycerin is very reflective until it dries. Okay, but I'm hoping that you guys can see this and you guys get an understanding of how this is being done. Okay. All right. As I'm checking this out, I think we can play with a little more light, a bit. All right. Get some glycerin here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't want too much. Right down here on the tips of these guys, we'll do a nice curve. And then we'll come here. A little bit in here. Just a line. Like that. We'll play around over here too. It's the lip size. You give it a little bit of love. Right here, I want a flower like kind of sticking out there like that. I think we're good there. I do have to touch this focus a lot so you guys can get it. Now, even though this camera's here, you see me looking up above. It's the 40-inch screen. Okay, it kind of, in a weird way, looks like somebody else is painting the thing. Okay, I think we're all right here. We're gonna move right on to the next one. So let's give this a slight little turn. Right about here. Okay. Actually, as I'm looking at it, and oh, really? All right. I'm gonna let you guys decide. I have to get you guys to interact with me. Should I add more petals in the inside or should I leave it blank? And while you're giving me the answer, I'm gonna come over here. This one, you guys cannot see it at all. But I'm gonna show you something. You guys can't see it. No, I'm looking at the computer and I'm looking at my screen and you guys can't see what I see. So I'll quickly sketch it out. So I'm gonna hack and cough my way through this. I'm looking for a thin enough brush. This brush will do. No, this brush won't do. It's horrible. I'll use this one. Get a little bit of water. And I'll show you with a little whitish blue. I'll show you what I see over here. Okay. You guys won't see it. We're gonna go, here it is. I'll sketch it out. Right here. You guys won't see this. I'm looking dead at it. Right, so this flower has already shaped itself for me. Right there. Okay. And then obviously other petals going that way, but here's where pretty much the main bowl would be right in here. Then we'll have it go this way. All right, so it's basically like that. All right. Madonna's the only one that spoke up. It's a very gentle dance. Getting the correct shade. Now that I got the titanium white in there, I can darken it up. It will never be truly black, but it'll be dark enough to represent it. You really can't see that. Come here, do the same thing. I know it's still a little bit on the dark side for you, but we'll get you there. We'll get you there. Let's get this one higher up. You guys don't see what I'm doing here, but you'll see it in a second. Now I'll fan this one inward. All right. This one here, a little touch, and we're gonna go inward and get a little trail there. A little touch and go inward. This one's much higher, way up here. Boom, boom. And it comes out, it curves and go in. Okay, it's like that. Just like so. Okay. A little touch of glycerin. This is the 1/2-inch brush. Even smaller ones will come in like this. Come on in. A little higher up here. And if you notice, I'm going right to that circle, right to that dot there. Okay, it's like that. All right, let's get a little black here. We're gonna come here, make that black disappear. I know you guys don't see it yet, but you will. I guess I'll get a little blue here. And all I need really is a little piece of a line like that. We'll come inward like this. It's like that. We'll pop a little bit of a, sometimes you just touch it like this, and the unevenness of the brush does the work for you. Okay, just a couple of touches. The uneven bristles will help you out. Just touch it like that. Okay. See? Just a couple of touches. Leave it alone. All right, how's that, Madonna? Okay, this guy right here. Let's take some blue. Take a little bit of black. Okay, so we got some blue and some black. We're gonna come here, sketch it right out. Right in here. Bring this right down. Make sure my head's not in the way. A little bit of blue and black here. Okay, like that. Watch what I'm going to do here. Let's take some white. Actually, we're going to get plenty of this color. Come in there like this. I want it deeper than that. A little more blue tinge, a little touch of black. Pop it in there. A little more black. Put it in there. That's good right there. Okay. I'll push it, then I'll pull towards me. Okay. Let's look at this. See this right here? Right there? Here, I'll show it to you here. Right here. Yeah, you guys can somewhat see it. I'm gonna come here like this. I'm gonna continue it. Continue it. Continue it. Continue to curve it. I'm going in the other direction. Some different approach to this particular rose. You're not gonna see it until I actually finish it. Come here. We're gonna do the same thing here. One here. I'll just do it this way. And stroke, and we're gonna come and continue it this way. We got another one here. Right here. It's gonna curve around, and I'm gonna take them strokes and curve them around. You're not gonna see it until I light it up. Okay. Now watch. I can't light it up too much because it's the back of the flower, not the front, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Let's take some white, go into the same color, very same color. We'll light it up a little bit, lighten the color. Okay. Okay, my daughter. Here we go. Let's go. Well, we'll come out here. Overlap. Get rid of them striations. Come here. We'll come around here. Come around here. Now, right in here is where you get that line. Right in there. I'm gonna take it, and we're cupping in the other direction, just like this. These come down the center, just like that. All right. I'll show you again with this one. A little push, go that way, a little push, go that way, a little push. And we're gonna come back around. Here's the rim of the flower again. And we're gonna take it, and we're going just like that. All right. You got petals laid on top of each other back there. Do the same process all over again. Little push, 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 push. Come on, downward. I'm doing this on purpose. You don't necessarily have to do it this way. It helps you out. Look at that. And another one. Layered, layered, layered. Right on top of each other. Okay. Okay. Last one. For this side, right here. Come on around. There. That's it. Just like that. All right. Excuse me. Okay. Let's go a little darker. Right here. Same brush, a little darker. Let's put some glycerin to soften up. You can see by the looks of the paint, it's getting a little tacky. Okay. So we'll come out here with these. Well, let's take this one. We'll do it this way. Come out like this. And then I'll come here and we'll curve it inward. Just like that. Okay. All right. All right. We'll come out here and we'll kind of play with that a little bit. I'm looking at something here. I'm going to take some black. I'm coming in here and I'm going to spread out. I'm going the opposite direction. I still want a little more black in the flower, so I'll go in the opposite direction here. So it's in reverse. I'm shading in reverse, going from the darkness, going outward. Okay. A little more mysteriousness to the flower. I don't want it really too blue. Okay. Hence why I'm also doing it with this brush. And I'm going along the curvature of the flower, but I'm just going in another direction. That's all. Like so. Just to darken it a bit. Okay, that's enough of that. And it brings it back and brings this one up front more. Got me? Okay. All right. Let's take some of this deeper color. Let's get a little black in there. Okay. We'll get some glycerin. I tap the brush, I push, and I kind of pull it towards me. This one here, give it a little push and go this way. Push, a little higher, boom. Then we're gonna come around. Swing it around, just like that. I guess I can continue it a little bit past it like that. All right, okay. Let's do the same thing here. Come up, give it a little push, go this way. A little higher push, higher push. Let's get a little point up there. Then we'll come down and come down. Okay, like that. Got this guy back here. I have a little traily thing right here. Press and just go on in. All right, let's get a little bit of white, not too much. And just a little push, like a little baby push. You don't want to overdo it. All I want is the bare minimum for this. Okay, same thing here, come on here. Pop one out there like that. Give him a little light there. Come up there like that. Curve it inward. Okay. A little bit of a harder one here. Even though it's in the back, according to us, but it's still where the light is. So we'll play with it like that. All right. You got this fella out here chilling. All right, look at number 3 down. Two more. Let's tighten it up. Sorry about that. I have to tighten up my camera. It's on a pole that's designed to hang from the ceiling. I just got it horizontal on the wall. I just gotta tighten it up a little bit. All right, so we got 2 more. We're at 117, and not too bad. We're doing a pretty good time. Okay, so as I'm looking and checking things out here, let's add a little more black to this guy. A little bit of gray here. Okay, mix it right in there. You see, here, I want you to look at how the paint's taking that shape. Okay, a little glycerin will kind of loosen all of that up a bit. All right. This guy, now I'll show you later. This fella, we'll have it go downward. So we'll have him, we'll aim him downward. So we'll do this. We'll approach this one a little differently. We'll go here, come on down like that. All right, you can see the wetness of the paint. We'll come here like this, and we'll flop him around like that, and then we'll kind of cut this guy out this way, underneath. All right, like so. Okay, I know it looks just crazy. I know it does. But hopefully I'm doing this to you. You guys can get somewhat of an understanding of how this is going down here. We'll come here and we'll add a little touch like this. It's a more mysterious with this fellow. I just want a rim of paint. Just follow me here. Like that. Okay. Very simple color scheme for this one. Do the same thing here. Paint. We'll sand up the middle part like that. And then we'll lightly go. Just like that. Kind of leave him under. Okay. We got one here. Like that. And then we'll take this one and we'll curve it around. Take it again. Curve it around. We'll take this one, we'll give it a little tease there. Like that. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Simple color scheme with this one. So we got different variances, different colors happening here. Now this is dry paint that you see me doing. And we'll come inward, just like that. Come here, come on out, here, come on out. Okay. Just like that. I'm gonna take the smaller brush. This should be good. Take a little bit of glycerin. All right. We're gonna come in between, right in here. Like that. And we'll do another one right in here. Come out. And we're gonna curve him, just like so. Please don't lose your employment on my account. This will be on replay. No, you gotta make that money. Make that money. Make that money. I'm contemplating, there's a place about 18 miles away from me. They're looking for a nighttime instructor. And they see my work and everything, and they want me to do an adult class. We'll see. I'm thinking about it, so we'll see. Okay, now I got that blue thing, hello. So maybe with a couple of tinges of that out here. Okay, so it kind of keeps it in the family a little bit there. All right, I can put a little something in here. I can go here like that. I can put a little something there. So let's go with our blue though. Now, if you don't like the way it looks with the, and this is a deep blue, we'll come this way, come around this way. Come around, come around, come around. It's gonna get a nice strong curve around there. See, you gotta follow the curve of the flower there. So your striation, it's not too bad with the striation from here, like that. Okay. It's okay. I mean, you know, it's all right. I'll get a little black, a little white. I still got blue in this. Okay. All right. And I'll kind of give it a half-hearted highlight there. Nothing really super. If anything, you'll just see the heavy buildup of paint, if anything. And it's just a hair lighter. That's all. All right. Okay. That's okay. That's fine. Okay, ladies. I don't see any gentlemen, so I'll just say ladies. Adulting, who wants to do that? Oh boy. I love it when you guys put a smile on my face. All right. Okay. Last one before the actual leave here. Okay. So, well, I'll explain that later when we're done with this one. We've got them going in many directions. Okay. Many different styles, as a matter of fact. I'm thinking of, well, what direction should I have this one? Okay, you already see it, so it's too late. I already see it. Let's take some glycerin here. Excuse me. Take a little bit of glycerin. We'll take this funky blue-gray here going on. And we'll just use this to shell out the leaf right here. This one right here is kind of come this way. I already see it. So, right there. Okay. Let's take a little white with that. Right here. Just like that. Okay. Kill a lot of little striations there. Okay, so we got one that's cupped already. Okay. All right, let's go into our deep blue. Maybe a slight hint of black in that deep blue. Get some glycerin to loosen up this paint. I'm painting on watercolor paper. Okay, so right here, right underneath here. Pop an outside petal in there, like that. We'll come here and we'll have one kind of go the other way, even though it's off the tape, it's all right. And we got one, we'll have one come in here like this. We got a fella down here. This, the blue-black there. All right, okay. I feel another petal fold. I do, right here. And it kind of curves around right in here like that. I just feel another one. I see it right there. Smaller brush. Pull out some titanium white. Enough black in there. A bit of it's just a little rim of paint. I'm getting rid of the other remnants of the paint. That's about it. I'm gonna leave it just like that. Okay. All right. And we'll play around with some stuff on the inside here. A little bit of black into the blue here. It's already got glycerin in the paint. I don't need to add any more. Just come out here and we'll just kind of pop some cute little things in here, just like this. We'll come out here and do the same thing. And I really am just concentrating on the edges of paint, the rims of paint. Up here like that. We're gonna get another rim of paint all up in here. They'll be slightly highlighted. It looks like a blob right now, and that's okay. Okay. Just a little touch, especially here in the back. Just like this. And we're gonna do another one right in here. And I'll get it a little stronger here to get the pen off the curve there. All right. I'm gonna come here and do it again, do a curve right in there. Like that. Now I'll create another one. I'll create one right here, going like so, like that. Yeah, that's cool. All right, let's take this guy right here and we'll kind of curve him in. There's a reason that I'm doing this. I'll show you it in a second. I know the light source is over here, but why am I doing this? Well, you'll see in a minute. You'll see why I'm doing it this way. Okay. Did everybody else leave me? Can't tell. Take some blue. Just paint right over it. You're not going to kill off all that white. I wanted some blue here. Just like this. It's the dark part of the flower. But the light is still going to show through that, as you can see. And I'll just fade it like that. It's still the shadow side. Okay. Still on the shadow side. We can take a light line of white and we can give a little hint of, some light showing over there, like so. Okay, and I might even get a little hint of a little beam or something there too. Working and watching, I got you. I think everybody else might have taken a vacation, but that's okay. That's all good. That's all good. That's okay. All right. Okay. Let's put the paintbrushes away for 1 second. We are at a little over 90 minutes, so I think we did pretty good. Let's straighten this out. And let's put this back a little bit. I gotta be careful. I think that should be. That should be all right. Let's see if we pull back. Pull back some more. Straighten this out. so you guys can check it out all the way here. Every single one of them so far. All right. Okay. So we got 4 or 5 of these guys. One of them, well, somewhat black flowers, pretty deep blue. A lot of shading in them. Not totally dry, but I can glaze black over these, and I might do that when it's totally dry. I might just glaze black. I wanted them black flowers, but we're gonna have some red leaves coming through, which won't take nowhere near as long as it did for these. Okay. As I'm looking at these, let's take a we'll take this guy. Thirsty much? She ignores me. Can see me. I'm not too far in the way. I painted barns. I think I did a seascape, florals. I believe I did an animal, right? I know I did a moose recently. Right up in here. I know I gotta put one in here. I'll do it right here. Let's have it disappear. There. All right. It matters. How are you? We're getting near the tail end of this. I just gotta put the petals in there. Okay. Cold coffee is the worst. All right. So let's get some nice petal action going here. It's exactly 12 noon where I'm at here in Eastern Farm, side of the United States. Let us clear away this stuff. Okay. This is just a regular metal palette knife. And just scraping off the paint that I don't need, paint that's dried up, all that fun stuff. Okay. Okay, let's get to this. So we're gonna have some red leaves this time. All right. We're gonna go into our little bit of this bluish color, a little bit of black. Weird for red leaf, right? Let's go into our glycerin. How are you gonna get red out of this? You'll see. Okay, we'll go. We'll come here. Little vein thing happening there with this one coming up that way, so we're just gonna block it in right here. There go one. There go number two. Right here. We'll put number three here. Like that. We'll come here and put one right on top of a flower. It brings the flower back. So we got one right there, okay? As a matter of fact, why not spread the wealth? We'll pop another one right here. Come right in front like that. We're a little more black, a little more just deep blue. Okay, a little glycerin here. Come out here like this, spread one out right here. I pretty much want them all. Hey, let's do a nice one right in here. Let's case one right here. And we'll just kind of curve him downward like that. Okay. Just like that, all right? Okay. As I'm checking these out and looking at them here. Okay, something like that. Okay. We're down the home stretch, guys. Home stretch. Let's just take some red here. Some glycerin in that red. Let's start up here. And we're going to come here and do the same thing on the other side. There will be a light and dark side to this. I promise there will be. Just like that. I'm going to do it again. Right here. And right in here. Same thing. All right. Get some more paint. Get some more glycerin. yes, it matters. I was going to explain that. We have one going up, one going to the right, one going to the left, lower right. You got one going lower left. Yes, I did that. I intentionally did that. Once again, it just adds a lot of interest. Okay. And since I have dark flowers like this, why not kind of give a different spin on the actual leaves themselves? Right down here, painting right off the tape. You're not going to necessarily contain all of this in, a 12 by 18 watercolor paper. It's just not going to happen. And technically, it really shouldn't. Don't want to frame everything perfectly. Now, when you have such a blatant different color than your center, you really want to get that feathering thing going pretty strong if you can. Okay. And it's a good contrast in colors. The dark centers, kind of mirror your flower color also. So it all fits. All right. It all works. Even though I'm painting on the tape, you paint like, it's a whole canvas. All right. Okay. Clean off the brush very well. We're almost there. Let's take, I'll take a smaller brush. This is a 1/4 inch brush. We'll go in with a little bit of white on top of this red. A little touch of glycerin there. Excuse me. All right, let's go right up here. I'm gonna go a little bit outside of where I initially originally painted the flower. A little more glycerin because I want the paint to flow very smoothly when I do the highlights here. Like little firebrands here. Even though I'm painting on the tape, I'm acting like the tape's not even there. Yeah, we'll have this one right in front of this one for the plant, for the leaf. gonna go on the darker half. A little touch of blue in the deep red. Red. A slight touch of black in it. It's like that. It's a good mix right there. All right. Let's go back up here. Nice little contrast. Contrast, which is needed, even in your leaves. Because of the glycerin on this, it makes it a little transparent. You still see the color underneath. So it's all a good thing. I hope you guys enjoy this rather lengthy tutorial of sorts. As we're getting toward the end here. Real closely toward the end. Very small details, and we call it a day. Let me put my brushes away here as I'm talking to you. Your time is valuable, and there's so many hundreds of thousands of others that are doing pretty much the same thing I'm doing, but you chose to watch me, so I do appreciate it. And for those who watch later on, I thank you for checking it out. Any comments would be appreciated. Let's take a little bit of white, a little touch of red if I can get it in there. A little water, no glycerin, just water. A little more white. Bleach it out there. Brighten it up. All right. Let's start up here. If it looks a little much, remember when it dries, it dries a little darker. Santa Claus, North Pole, Canada. Very pretty. Thank you, Santa. Appreciate it. And welcome to the group. You're going to be busy the next couple of weeks or next month. I just asked if you go to Detroit, don't get shot. And we'll add some of the veins here. A couple more. And then a signature. I've held you guys here long enough. I could add bubbles or droplets and bubbles or whatever on this and keep going and going and going, but enough is enough. I don't usually do too many of these this early. I'm kind of a night owl. Usually. Yes, I'm ambidextrous. Okay. And we'll throw signature. Very rare that I put it on the right side. I'll do it today. Gotta get used to putting 11 down now. All right, let's peel the tape off. Let's get rid of. Actually, we'll go to screen 4. We'll take this off. Send that bye-bye. Okay. But this is its full view. What it looks like. Just press the focus one more time. This is what she's looking like, and we'll peel the tape off. I use the tape because, to me, my opinion, has a very refined look to it, a little more professional with the sharp edges on it. All right, but that's my opinion. I do paint without tape every once in a great while. This is 12 by 18, once again, 12 by 18 inch watercolor paper, double watercolor paper because I glued it. I glued 2 sheets together. All right, let's take this off. Hey Shane, how are you? It's good to see you, Shane. Okay, yeah, this one's almost a 2-hour one, but it was also me running my mouth and whatnot. But there you go, very dark. Flowers look more dark blue than black. Very dark. Like I said, I can glaze black on this, on them when totally dry. I can glaze black on them because I wanted them very dark. But this might suffice also. I guess you guys are looking at it pretty decent on online. It doesn't look that way here to me, for me, on my camera. Don't know why. It drives me a little nuts, but I guess, you know. Looks okay. I know it flipped over there for you guys too. Let me give it a quick tap and get that out of there. Let's move the arrow away too. Go away. Go on, go somewhere. Arrow. There. The arrow will disappear after a minute or two. Okay. But there it is. There you go. And you guys know the drill. I will take a picture of it for Facebook and Instagram. I gotta make a thumbnail, of course. I think that's about it. Don't know if I'll be on later on this evening. No, I won't be on later on. See, I got rehearsal, so I won't be on later on this evening. So, Kim Donna, I thank you, and thank you. It matters. I appreciate you. Shane, I appreciate you. RVDJ, Sonia, appreciate you. Can't do a few of them, but I do. Thank you guys for watching. There's usually a few people watching that don't sign or don't speak, and that's cool too. But thank you guys. Appreciate it. See you when I see you. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.